Welcome back. What's good, YouTube? We back in full effect. TCC23. What is it? Community, and how the T.R.O.Y Center can help revive it. Roll that intro. Yeah, man. Here we are. TCC23. Community. Man, goes a long way. It's a lot to say about community. We did some research and came up with at least 6 key components to the success for our community. And we want to help jumpstart, initiate, make it happen right here with T.R.O.Y Center, truly reviving our youth. In the midst of truly reviving our youth, we have to revive our community. That's not a knock on our community, but we all know that we can do some things differently here in our community, right? And one of the key things that we can do, probably number 1, is listen to each other. When we listen, we learn from each other, right? So if there's a person who has a different opinion than mine or ours here at the T.R.O.Y Center, how about we sit down at a table or wherever, over the phone, wherever the case, whatever it is, and have that conversation to where I can learn what it is that you're saying. I can get a better understanding of what it is, but we have to have that communication. We have to have that open talk, that uncomfortable talk, because when we learn to listen, we will learn from each other, right? So I can tell you why it is that I do certain things that you may deem to be, a little bizarre. And it's just second nature to me, and vice versa. So number 1, why don't we listen to learn, right? That's what we want to do. We want to learn from each other. We need to. This is our community. So to revive it, we need to listen to learn. With that, going into number 2 is we need to be able to engage in mobility. Like, we need to be able to mobilize and do things like right here, and then at the drop of a dime, be able to, get over to another location to where someone else may need help, and get outside our little 3-block radius to help the community. Because I'm going to show you later on that the community is bigger than that 3-block radius. It's way bigger than that 3-block radius. And that's what we want to show here, right? So we have to engage in mobility, be able to mobilize, right? That's number 2. Number 3, and this is huge, we have to be able to skill up and branch out. Now, when you hear that, you're like, what exactly do you mean by skill up? Get the information, get the knowledge, learn things. Like I said, with number 1, listen to learn. When you listen and you learn, you skill up. Once you skill up, level up, whatever you want to call it, now you can branch out and affect others. Give others the information that we have here. And that's what we plan to do here at the T.R.O.Y Center, especially with these TCC T.R.O.Y Center Chronicles. We want to skill up and branch out. We want to help our community do the same, right? So that's number 3. Number 3, all right? Number 4, and this is, I believe this is one of the harder keys to success for a community that I was able to stumble across, right? And that is being able to plan things together. We have to plan together. We have to. And by doing that, no one feels left out. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people have egos and pride that they want to protect at all costs. So if something's planned without this community member or this section of the community, that section or that person is going to feel left out, right? So we have to plan together. And with that being said, I'm referring to all the way top to the bottom, inclusive. We have to plan together. Now, I know when it comes to political things and things of that nature, certain things can't be disclosed, but we need to try to be as transparent as possible and be able to come together so we can plan together, right? And if we're able to do these 4 things, I guarantee it that we'll be able to do number 5, which is create change. By listening, being able to mobilize, skilling up and branching out, planning together, doing those things will create change. And that's what it's all about. So when you hear the word revive, we want to change some things. Put life back into, as opposed to taking life away. Because that's what's going on in our communities right now. Because those conversations aren't being had. No one's listening to learn. They're not. No one's being willing to go outside their 3-block radius and be mobile. Right? So you're not skilling up or branching out. And we're definitely not planning together. So no change is happening. But that's what we want to do. We want to do those things so we can create change and revive the community. And that's what it's all about. And once we're able to create that change, then we have to be able to celebrate and then reflect. Reflection is key because we can see where we started and where we've come. To know that we don't ever want to go back to where we started. We want to go here, and we want to continue to level up. And that's what it's about. Reviving the community. Right? And if we're able to do that, we all win. We all win. Everyone. So right here, I'm just going to show a little map. Right? So right here we have Fresno. And when we talk about community, a lot of people tend to focus, if you live in Fresno, which is where the T.R.O.Y Center is located, you just want to focus right here on Fresno. Whether you're out here in the Roosevelt area by Roosevelt High School or Callaway, on the west side of Fresno over here. But what a lot of people don't understand is when you zoom out, you see these surrounding towns, cities or whatnot that are actually Fresno County, like Clovis, Fowler, what we got over here, Kerman. This is all part of our community. So once we're able to listen, to learn, we can understand that what's going on over in Clovis, it actually affects what's going on in Fresno and vice versa. So we have to have these uncomfortable conversations, come together and understand that this is our community. This is our community. And then once we're able to take care of our backyard and what's going on here, then now we branch out. We level up and we branch out and we get to Madera, we get to Visalia, the Central Valley, and then California. And then what? United States of America. And that's what it's all about, right? We want to revive our communities, but we have to start with what we know and where we are. So here at the T.R.O.Y Center, I want to let you know that we're here to serve the community, improve the community, and revive the community. Who's going to join us? Who's out there that wants to join us to where we can level up and branch out and do things in the community to where we can celebrate and reflect on where we've come and where we are. Who's going to sign up for that? We are. We definitely will. All right. So that's TCC23 community. Let's revive it. Let's make it better. More gems, more wins. It's a win-win for all of us. It's our community, and we have to work together to make it better. All right. Shouts out to the more gems, more wins fam. Keep your head up, boy. Family got you. All right. We out. Peace.